Teachers Congress, let's welcome the President of the Cebu City and Private School Administrators Association. Let's give it up for Dr. Arturo Entangal.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My fellow educators, school administrators, honored guests, and most importantly, the architects of the future who are gathered here today, you teachers. On behalf of the Cebu City Private Schools Administrators Association, it is my profound honor and delight to welcome you to our 12th Teachers Congress. To our resource speakers who have journeyed here to share their wisdom, and to our dedicated board officers and board members, and to the hardworking committees chaired by no less than Engineer Aluna Solis. Who poured their passion into planning this day, and to each one of you who choose to spend your day in pursuit of growth, a heartfelt maayong buntag ang daghang salamat. We gather today not just as professionals, but as a community of faith in learning, united by a shared mission that extends far beyond the walls of our individual institutions. We are here in the spirit of Cebu, resilient, innovative, and forward-looking. Our theme for this Congress is both a declaration and a challenge. Beyond the chalkboard, transformative approaches in classroom engagement. For generations, the chalkboard and its modern equivalents, the whiteboard and the smartboard, has been the symbol of our profession. It represents the transfer of information, the central focal point, the teacher as the sole possessor of knowledge, writing it for the students to copy. It is a powerful tool, but it is fundamentally one-directional. Yet, if the past few years have taught us anything, it is that the world no longer operates in one direction. Information is ubiquitous, meaning they are available everywhere and at the same time, like we have today in the age of AI. Our students are digital natives in a hyper-connected, rapidly changing world. The question we must ask ourselves is this: if our primary tool is a surface for writing as students, are we fully preparing them for a world that demands dialogue, collaboration, and co-creation? Beyond the chalkboard is an invitation to step away from the familiar. It is a call to move from being sole lecturers to becoming architects of experiences, from dispensers of data to cultivators of wisdom. A role is no longer simply to fill a bucket, but to ignite a fire, to create the environment where that fire can burn brightly. This is where the timeless wisdom of the late great Dr. Miles Monroe provides a philosophical foundation. Dr. Monroe's core message revolved around two powerful concepts: purpose and potential. He famously said, "The greatest tragedy in life is not death, but life without a purpose." And he also taught that potential is dormant ability, reserved power, untapped strength, and unused success. My dear colleagues, let us apply this directly to our sacred work. First, our purpose. Dr. Monroe taught that understanding the purpose of a thing is the key to its fulfillment. What is the true purpose of a teacher? It is not to cover the syllabus. Of course, we still do that. It is not just to achieve high test scores. Of course, we still aim for that. Our fundamental purpose is to discover and nurture the purpose in every child who enters our classroom. We are not teaching subjects. We are teaching human beings destined for significance. When we see a disengaged student, or what we call problematic one, Monroe would challenge us to see not a problem, but a puzzle, a unique purpose waiting to be decoded. Transformative engagement begins when we make the shift from content delivery to purpose discovery. Second, potential. Every single child seated in those small chairs in your classroom carries a universe of potential within them. Potential often hidden, dormant, or even suppressed. Our classroom must become a potential release environment. Dr. Monroe said, "The environment of a thing must be conducive to its purpose." Is our classroom environment, from its physical setup to its emotional climate, conducive to releasing potential? Or does it stifle it with uniformity and compliance? Transformative approaches are those that move from asking, "What is wrong with you?" to "What is within you?" They replace the pressure of standardization with the power of personalization. They create a space where it is safe to ask bold questions, to fail forward, and to explore the edges of one's God-given capacity. So how do we bridge this powerful philosophy of purpose and potential into practical transformative engagement? It means our lesson plans must have a space for students' voice, not just answer giving, but question asking and problem framing. It means Our assessment must look for mastery and application, but as a tool for creation, connection, and collaboration. It means leveraging technology, not as a fancy chalkboard, allowing students in Cebu to work with peers across the globe. It means social emotional learning, because a child who does not feel safe, valued, and understood cannot unlock their potential. It means seeing yourself not as the sage on the stage, meaning where we the teachers are the central figure and the sole source of knowledge, but as the guide on the side, a mentor, a coach, a curator of learning journeys that are relevant, rigorous, and relational. This is what going beyond the chalkboard truly means. It is a shift from the teaching-centered to a learning-centered paradigm, where engagement is not about entertainment, but about empowerment. For the next hours of this Congress, we will be equipped with strategies, tools, and ideas. I encourage you to listen with a filter. How does this help me uncover the purpose and potential of my learners? Share openly, question bravely, network intentionally. The transformation in our city's classrooms begins with the connections we made in this gym today. We are not mere teachers. We are stewards of potential. We are midwives of purpose. I would like to repeat. We are not mere teachers. We are stewards of potential. We are midwives of purpose. I would like you to repeat this after me and make it your own. I am not a mere teacher. I am a steward of potential. I am a midwife of purpose. Again, louder. I am not a mere teacher. I am a steward of potential. I am a midwife of purpose. Again, louder with emotion. I am not a mere teacher. I am a steward of potential. I am a midwife of purpose. Wow. Do you know what midwives do? You know, in the delivery room, here is the laboring mother, and here is the midwife. And one of the role of the midwife is to encourage the laboring mother to push. You can do it. Push. Until a new life is birthed. Indeed, you are midwives of purpose, molders of dreams. We are the leaders who shape the culture of our classroom, which in turn shapes the destiny of our city and our nation. Listen carefully to the teachers and the administrators. Your students' future are not just ahead of them. They are trapped inside of them. And it is one of your secret duties for their purpose and potential to be discovered and tapped. And I would like to quote a verse from the greatest book ever written, in the book of Genesis. And I would like to paraphrase it. And God said, I have placed the seed of everything in itself. Meaning, God said, whatever something was created to become, I put it inside of the thing. Let us live here today not just with new techniques, but with a renewed conviction. Let us commit to building classrooms that are no longer confined by the limits of a board, whether a chalkboard, a blackboard, a whiteboard, or a smartboard, but are limitless in their belief in every child's future. Therefore, with great expectation for the transformative learning ahead, and with a heart full of hope for the impact we are called to make, it is now my distinct privilege to formally declare the 12 Teachers Congress of the Cebu City Private Schools Administrators Association open. May our time together be insightful, inspiring, and igniting. Thank you, and may God bless our labors of love. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Dr.